no matter what. Alright, so as promised, I'm giving you the jersey history for the NHL teams. So Anaheim and Winnipeg. Next. So let's go with Anaheim's away jersey. You see, now remember this is 2013 style. So Ducks with the web D for Ducks, left foot Ducks. The copper and the black. Alternate, not bad. Like it has the webbed D and all that. Orange and white, orange black. 2007 jersey is more of a Ducks. I guess with Anaheim on top of the Ducks. And 94, the plum jerseys. Well, the home jerseys, the normal white home jerseys for the duck mask and the stick, cross sticks over a triangle and circle for the puck, and the purple striping. But this is the key of the plum. It's a plum jersey with blue striping. And this is the home jerseys. Winnipeg, classic blue and white circle with a tribute to the Royal Canadian Air Force and all that. The jet, excuse me, the jet with the Canadian Maple Leafs there. Away jersey, basic there. 1981 home jerseys, when they came into the league, basic blue and white, red, the white jersey with the circle with Jets, the hockey stick representing the Jets, Jets, Winnipeg at the bottom with red, and at the top left corner, Jet inside a red circle. The away jersey was blue with the white trim, and the Jets, you see the circle changed to a white circle, Jets in blue. They still had the Winnipeg in red and then the circle. So that's all. Boston, Washington. Boston, their away jerseys, normal black and gold thing. The spokes, you see the 8 spokes on the B. The B. Boston, with Boston Bruins, their 1929 logo on the shoulders. Alternates, you see there, nice alternate, black and yellow with Bruins, Boston, kind of a modern take on the old Boston Bruins 1929 logo, no, Bruins Boston. Classic Bruins, this is a winter classic from 2010. See a yellow and black jersey, the black circle, but the B in yellow and in a different font with the spokes. 2007 home jerseys, when they decided to go with the yellow down the shoulders and all that, with that little Goldilocks 3 Bears thing on the shoulder, yellow there and away. Their second home jersey, paying homage to the 1970s Bruins, you know, with the yellow B and all that. There's your 1927 away jerseys, the Boston Bruins, like Boston, and then a picture of a bear or a Bruin with Bruin, brown and yellow. Charles Adams, who was the owner of the Boston Bruins at the time, had a grocery store with brown and yellow as the main colors. And you see that home jersey? Yep, the B in black, whereas in the 70s it was gold. Washington, their home jerseys back in 2014 with the stars and capitals, with T for capitals, with the hockey stick and all that, with the puck, red and white away jersey, quite honestly the same. Their 2011 winter classic jerseys, kind of like the 1970s jerseys when they started, the stars on top of red and blue, and then capitals in a different font with, of course, the T representing the red hockey stick in Washington up top. Back in the 70s, they actually ended up having white pants instead of blue pants. 2007 home jerseys, when they went to silver and black, copper and black with, you know, capitals, with the Capitol building, with hockey sticks crossed and all that, with the puck. Kind of crappy, but yeah, these were the jerseys that Alex Ovechkin, well, the away jersey. Yeah. No, this is the Ovechkin jersey when he wore, kind of what he wore when he scored that famous on your back goal against Phoenix in 2006 as a rookie. You know, the eagle with the stars on there and capitals, I guess, being woodworked where the black would be. Okay, so that's that. Buffalo and Vancouver. Buffalo, their away jerseys at the time, kind of like the 70s jerseys, I think, different striping and all that. Their alternate, what they were in 2013, their alternate yellow with the blue shoulders and all that, black. That doesn't look kosher. 2010 home jerseys, the Buffalo Slug. Nice striping, but the Buffalo Slug. It looks like a Buffalo Slug, a slug, yuck, instead of a buffalo head. And the road jerseys, classic Sabres with the buffalo, with the Sabres, like the fencing things on it, and the blue circle, like normal. 2007. What makes that different? That's the numbers on top, I can't remember. 2007 second home jerseys, paying homage to the 70s with the Sabre logo. Okay, I guess the difference is the striping. Anyway, the Canucks, their home jerseys at the time, Vancouver across the breast, and then the sea with the orca breaking out of the sea, green and blue, paying homage to the 1970s away jersey, Vancouver. That their alternate is not the orca, but their classic jersey from the classic logo from the 70s. It's the circular rink with a stick poking up, and then you kind of see a sea. I thought they were making it like a whale head and all that, but no, that's not. Oh, cool! They give these alternates from the 2014 Winter Heritage Classic, as they call it, for Vancouver, where they were in the 1910s, like when they were dominant in the PCHA, Pacific Coast Hockey League. The red stripes with cream color, Vancouver, big C, and then Vancouver going down and up. 2011 home jerseys representing the 40th anniversary of the Canucks, reminding everyone of the old Canucks jerseys of the 1970s. 2007, the orca and all that, but the orca wasn't so explosive out of these black, red, and white blue jerseys. Yeah, it's like a jagged sea. And the second home was the stick. 95, they wore those what they call, can't get the road jerseys, they're much better. Yeah, that weird skate with a circle with Canucks on it, all that yellow and black. Now these were crappy. These were what they called the gold medal jerseys, because I believe, what was it? Which one was it? This one or the other one? I can't remember. But yeah, they had the Canucks logo on the shoulders. But it's like a gold medal, like the thing that you get that hangs from the medal, like the lanyard and all that. But yeah, they look like the East German outfits, because East Germany was always about yellow, red, and black. So yeah. Okay, down up. Flames and Leafs. Flames road jerseys with the flaming sea for Calgary. On the shoulders that you kind of can see is the provincial flag of Alberta. Their alternate at the time, headed to 2013, Calgary in cursive with the flaming sea underneath, red and black, not bad. Their next, another alternate is their red and, those jerseys remind you of the 1980s when they were like Lighty McDonald jerseys and Doug Gilmour, the flaming sea and all that with a yellow outline. 2007 home jerseys, the sea in black and all that, red and black. And the road jerseys, the sea is in red, whereas the home jerseys are in black. 1989 away jerseys, when they won the Stanley Cup. I'm surprised they don't have the home jerseys in white. But anyway, these are the original Flames jerseys, because Atlanta was an expansion team, and Atlanta got their team the A with Flames instead of Calgary. Because the striping thing didn't really change when they moved from Atlanta to Calgary in 1980. Atlanta named their team the Flames because General Sherman set ablaze the city of Atlanta. The road jerseys, and that's all. The Leafs. Now, of course, this is 2013, so their logo has changed. I know that, because they went more retro by 2016. But yeah, the stripes, and then the straight laced leaf with Toronto Maple Leafs on the bottom with the tie-up collar, white and red. Alternate jersey, those jerseys, that logo from 1967. I used to own a Dion Phaneuf retro with that logo, the leaf with Toronto Maple Leafs downwards a bit. So yeah, those were kind of cool and all that. because those were from the 1967 Stanley Cup run. Classic, I have kind of a jersey like that. I think I did. I got rid of it, but because moths were getting at it. But yeah, the leaf with the different pointed leaf with Toronto Maple Leafs being curved and all that from the 1930s, if memory serves me right, blue and white. 2010, not with the striping on the bottom, I think, right? Yeah, the striping, there was no striping on the bottom for these 2010 jerseys. They were lame in a sense. 2007, they had the white stripes at the bottom, TML on the shoulders. Yeah, they had TML on the shoulders for the longest time. 2007, their second home jerseys, that kind of looks like the logo they have now, but yeah, those were tribute to the early 60s of Leaf jerseys being with the blue stripes with white, and then they had Toronto Maple Leafs in white stitching and the different pointed leaf. So yeah, 1928 home jerseys and all that, kind of cool. The away jersey had no stripes on the bottom, it was just a basic weird looking leaf, Toronto Maple Leaf and all that. 1927, when they were the Toronto St. Pats, before they became the Maple Leafs, they were the St. Pats. So yeah, the green and white with Toronto St. Pats. And that's it. Okay. Down up, Carolina and Tampa. Carolina, their basic road jersey with the hurricane and all that. Looks like a throwing star or something. Their alternate, the stick and the red thing, hurricane warning in a triangle. Nice squares at the bottom and all that. 2013 home jerseys with the red hurricane flag at the bottom, all that with the high striping. 1989. Oh, they did include the Hartford Whalers jerseys in these. Cool. So yeah, Carolina used to be in Hartford before 1997, but yeah, Hartford. You see the basic design here. Give me the road jersey. Yeah, light green. That they were Kelly green, and then they had the striping on the bottom. A lot of people actually say, wait a minute. Didn't they have a different color of road jersey? Yes, they did. They had purple, but that was back in 92. Well, by 92, 93, they changed it to purple. But yeah, you can, if you look at the logo hard enough, you see a whale tail, a W, and then right in there in green is H. So they had Hartford Whalers, but they had the whale tail up there. 2007 home jerseys, road jerseys. Yeah, so the current home road jerseys don't have the hurricane pattern at the bottom. Tampa, you see their home jerseys. They haven't changed them, pretty much. With the circle, with the lightning bolt in it, kind of different. Away jersey, well, away jersey, they had Tampa Bay on top of the circle, even though that, the road home jerseys didn't. Alternate, just bolts. Kind of basic and a bit bland. 2011 home jerseys, these were different. They were black with the blue at the bottom. And then Tampa Bay, you see Tampa Bay kind of there, and then they had the crazy lightning bolt in that circle. Kind of looks skaggy. 2007, like the Vinny LeCavalier days, they had Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay and then lightning down in the bottom right with the weird lightning bolt and the black and white color scheme. Alright, so next up will be Chicago and St. Louis. Chicago, their road jerseys, the blue, red, and black, red, black striping. 2009 alternate, just the basic black jersey with the Indian head on it. Of course, a lot of people say Chicago should be changing their logo or their name. Classic Blackhawks from 2010 Winter Classic or 2009 Winter Classic, black jersey with white cream intersecting in the center, and within the center there's a red stripe, and then in the middle you have Blackhawks Chicago on it with the Indian head. I believe these jerseys were created by famous showgirl Irene Castle, who was actually married to Major McLaughlin, who was the owner. 2007 home jerseys and away jerseys. I guess they had the C with the tomahawks on the shoulder. Second home, black and all that. 1944, their home jerseys, they had the red shoulders, but they had the red striping and all that. Blackhawks Chicago logo in the middle. I believe these were the jerseys when the league celebrated 75th anniversary. And then their away jerseys, just that. Kind of weird, no insignia on the front. I'm guessing that the number of the player was on the front. I don't know. I don't know how they justified that. Anyway, St. Louis, you see their home jerseys with the striping and the away jerseys and all that. Kind of look similar. Their alternate was the blue, at the time was the blue with the circle saying St. Louis Blues, and then just behind the blue note is the Gateway Arch. 2007 home jerseys. Those kind of look like the 1960s jerseys. But the way the yellow stripe is, and the coloring looks a little off. Away jerseys, yeah, those kind of look like the 1970s jerseys. Well, that was the way the font is. Yeah. Okay, so that. Okay, yeah, they had a bigger stripe and all that, and a bigger blue note on the front. All right, so I guess that's that. Next up is Colorado and San Jose. Colorado wearing those jerseys. Their alternates at the time were blue with Colorado diagonally down with the red shoulders. 2007 home jerseys. You see the red, and then you have the blue sleeves and all that, the blue bottom. And then you see red on the road jerseys, like the white jerseys. Red. Second home jersey was just burgundy with Colorado down at the bottom diagonally. Because yeah, it was blue, now turned red. 1981, they put the Quebec Nordiques jerseys because, you know, Colorado used to be the Quebec Nordiques before they moved to Colorado, Denver in 95. You see the famous Nordique, the igloo with the stick and the blue puck, and then the fleur de lis, or the symbol of Quebec on the bottom. Their away jerseys, all that. Now, back in 1980, in their first season, the igloo was not red. It was actually outlined in red, but it was white. Kind of weird, don't you think? And then the Avalanche with those weird jerseys with different striping. San Jose, you see the famous shark head chomping down, like a newer, sleeker look. Away jerseys with the red, the green, and the copper. Alternate in black, without the triangle of San Jose. The shark is biting, but not on a triangle. Now, the triangle represented the golden triangle, like for business and commerce back in the 90s. 2013 home jerseys, you know, the black shoulders and the green color, and then the away jerseys like that. 2007 home jerseys, the shark was not as menacing looking, but they were more teal or teal, gray, and black. And then the away jerseys like that. Their second home jerseys were black. And yeah. Alright, so let's go down. Oh, no, sorry. Down, up. Columbus and Pittsburgh. Columbi. Their away jerseys in 2013, you know, the blue striping on the shoulders. And then at the front you see kind of a C, and then you see like the state flag of Ohio, and then a star there. Their alternate, blue with white shoulders, and then in the middle is Columbus Blue Jackets, and then it has a cannon on it. Because the Blue Jackets was an infantry thing in the Civil War, and Columbus shoots off a cannon every time they score a goal. 2007 home jerseys, kind of bland. They have the CBJC, and then you see a B and a J for the green hockey stick with the star at the top and the red piping down at the bottom. Yep. And then their second home jerseys were the ones that, their alternate home jerseys were the ones that had the Ohio flag and all that. And then their home jerseys there. Pittsburgh, at the time, their home jerseys, they didn't go back to the 90s style striping and all that. See that? Away jerseys. The red. Classic, Winter Classic 2011, they were the Penguins. Those Penguins said Pittsburgh Penguins, you see in the circle, Pittsburgh Penguins, and then a yellow triangle, and then kind of like a skating penguin with a scarf on it. Not like the Penguins of the 1990s with all that. And then they were blue at the bottom. Yeah, they were blue for a long time. The 2008 Classic jerseys said Pittsburgh Penguins, but they had the triangle from the 1990s, all that, with the striping. 2007 home jerseys, the kind of weird striping near the bottom forming a triangle. 92, yeah, these were the ones. 35th anniversary, what I said about the golden triangle down triangle, and then the skating penguin, but no scarf on it. And with the numbers and all that. They kind of went back to those looks for Pittsburgh in 2016-2017 era. Alright, so let's just get to Dallas and Phoenix. Dallas, the D on the front, the star with the D there, green shoulders. And then their home jerseys, 2013, were just, their home jerseys in this one is green and black with the D star. But they just wore Dallas, and then I guess the number was down below. Like you put like 99 down at the bottom and all that. Kind of looks like a second-hand store thing. Away jerseys, Dallas like that. 2007, their home jerseys were much better. They had the star outline on their jerseys, the Dallas Stars logo. Away jerseys, white and green. And okay, the 1977 ones, they were Cleveland. Now, this is weird because the Dallas Stars used to be the Minnesota North Stars when they started, but then Cleveland used to be the Golden Seals. So the Golden Seals went into Cleveland to become the Cleveland Barons, and then the Barons actually merged with the North Stars and stayed in Minnesota. So Cleveland Barons, you see Cleveland Barons, the state of Ohio outline and all that, red and black. 75 home jerseys when they were in California as the Golden Seals. You know, the weird yellow striping by the shoulders. Seals in green, I guess. A weird teal color, and then the yellow stripe at the bottom. Away jerseys, teal and all that. They wore yellow skates though too, because Charlie Finley, the owner of the A's, used to own them. And then you see the North Stars jerseys of 1969 when the Stars and Seals kind of merged. The block N, that with the arrow pointing up, and then it started like North Stars, and then all that. Those were kind of cool. 1968, when they were the Seals, they wore, I guess, the O for Oakland with a seal, actual seal on the front, with the blue stripes on the bottom of green jersey. And their away jerseys were that way. Kind of weird. Coyotes. Now, they would still call the Phoenix Coyotes back in 2013, but yeah, a basic red jersey with a coyote head howling upwards. Blue jersey, red shoulders. Alternate, an actual coyote running across the front of the jersey. Kind of weird. 2007, they had the white stripes underneath the howling coyote head. All that. 1980, yeah. For some strange reason, the Coyotes and the Jets both have these jerseys. All that. I wish they had the Winnipeg Jets jersey in the 1990s. Those were cool. Alright, so let's go with Detroit and Philly. Detroit, well, basic red shoulders and all that, with the winged wheel on the front. Classic Detroit, way back Winter Classic 2013, I guess, with Detroit on the front, and then they have the chubby wheel, if you will. You see the wheel, a chubbier version of the winged wheel down below, red with, of course, the white stripes and all that. 2009, when they were in the Winter Classic, they wore the Old English D, kind of familiar to Detroit Tigers things. You know, the red in the middle with the white and all that. 2007 home jerseys look kind of sharp and all that. 1928, their home jerseys, the rugby style jerseys because of the striping and just Detroit on the front. 75th anniversary jerseys, if memory serves me right. And that's it. Philadelphia in their orange and white. Away, they were a lot of orange. Kind of reminds you of the 70s jerseys. Their 2012 Winter Classic jerseys, orange. Just a plain Philadelphia insignia on the front, but yeah, the striping. 2007, their home jerseys were in black with the white sleeves and all that. And away, they were white and orange. I don't know why they didn't go with orange for their home jerseys. But the orange. 2007, their alternate home was the orange, but the Flyers logo looked a little more slicker, if you will. You know, you see the black, and then you see the outlines. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to Edmonton and Ottawa. Edmonton, well, their home jerseys at the time in 2013, basic white with the blue shoulders and then the blue and copper bottom stripes. 2007, their home jerseys, well, their home jerseys in 2013 were orange. Had the orange tops and all that. Reminds me of the 1990s jerseys, 80s, 90s jerseys. the orange being prominent. 2007, they didn't have the orange shoulders. It just had like that driller, I think, cover at the bottom. That's another way. Their second home jerseys, these were classic blue, and then they had the white stripes where the numbers are, and then this oil drop, and then down at the bottom, Todd McFarlane, you know, the creator of Spawn, he drew that oil drop and then had 5 dots on the spokes, which means the 5 Stanley Cups: 84, 85, 87, 88, and 90. 1980 home jerseys, kind of like the ones they wore, orange tops and all that. I think the striping's a little different, but not too different. Ottawa, their home jerseys at the time, you know, the Centurion, the Ottawa Centurion, peeking out and all that. Their away jerseys, same thing. The 3D Centurion. Their alternate, hailing back to the 1920s when the Senators were the kings of the 1920s, with the red, white, and black on it, and the big black O. 2007, their home jerseys, they were red and black, like the black was in the middle with the Centurion. But their away jerseys were, it's kind of like the ones they wear now. You see white on it, you see the black and red, but there's no 3D Centurion. It was basically the Centurion flying across the middle. Their second home jersey was the black version with the Centurion, the 3D Centurion head, but it was black, and then at the bottom they had those weird outlines. 1919, their home jerseys, red, white, and black, the barbershop colors, and then no O in the front. All right. Oops. No, sorry. All right. So down, up would give me Florida, New York, right? Okay. So Florida, we'll just wrap this up after this one. Florida, you see red shoulders, and then the snarling panther coming to get you. 2011, their home jerseys, you know, the panther trying to claw at you. And away jerseys with those weird stripes. 2007, wearing a black, or is it blue with red piping down below? That's coming out for you. The second home jersey has something that's different. Yes, that is the panther snarling at you, but what does he have? He has a hockey stick. With these red and yellow ones, but he has the hockey stick. In the other versions, you don't see them wearing the hockey stick. I know for sure that they have the weird ones with Florida in a crest with the panther head, but yeah. Anyway, the Rangers, basic blue and red with Rangers and red down diagonally. Their away jerseys, blue shoulders, the red, white, and blue striping. Their alternate New York on it, diagonally blue with the red stripes at the bottom. Their 2012 Winter Classic jerseys, the Rangers like shield, but it looks a little fat near the bottom. That's New York Rangers, and then blue and red. 2007 home jerseys kind of look the same as always. There we go. 2007, their second home jerseys, their alternate home jerseys was the famous Liberty head with NYR in a shield. Now, of course, famously they wore that in white, but those jerseys are hard to get. 1977, their home jerseys, you see New York Rangers, the actual crest on the front. They had the cartoonish numbers, naming fonts and all that John Ferguson took with him to the Winnipeg Jets. Their away jerseys, you see the white striping. And that's all I'm going to have for this video. So thanks for watching this video. One more to come later on.